And viewers, we have right now breaking news coming in. US President Donald Trump has been left completely red-faced when reporters asked Donald Trump on if the US is buying Russian uranium. So you can ask Europe to stop buying Russian oil and gas. He remained clueless and says he has no idea about it. Watch this interaction that unfolded.
You've been calling.
We have the right man. Go ahead.
I got the experts. You've been calling on Europe to stop buying Russian oil. The U.S. has imported $755 million worth of Russian uranium and plutonium so far just this year. That's up from the Biden administration last year, about $100 million. Can you ask Europe to cut off purchasing those kinds of products?
Doug, do you know anything about that?
Well, yeah, absolutely. But this goes back, not only drill, baby, drill, but we've got to mine, baby, mine. We allowed ourselves to fall under dependence of both China and Russia for critical minerals. America buying.
And viewers, we have more breaking news coming in. Ukrainian President Zelensky has dismissed the ideas that India and China are significantly contributing to the Ukraine war, emphasizing that India is mostly appreciative and supportive of Ukraine's efforts. While acknowledging some issues with energy, Zelensky expressed optimism about managing these challenges. He stressed the importance of Europe strengthening its ties with India rather than distancing itself. Remember, this conversation came after Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterated India's stance on peaceful settlement in Ukraine, welcoming recent diplomatic efforts and emphasizing the need for dialogue. Zelensky also appreciated Prime Minister Modi's warm words of support for Ukraine's people during their discussion. All right, my colleague Chandrakala is now joining us for more on that story. Chandrakala, what we are witnessing is, again, Donald Trump really, being red-faced here, because on one hand, he claims that India and China are supporting really in Ukraine, in Russia actually, in its war against Ukraine. But the Ukrainian president himself has actually contradicted this and saying that India and China actually that's not true. How do you look at this entire development?
Oh, well, the fact that, of course, President Donald Trump has once again attacked India at the UNG, and not only India, but China as well. Now, President Zelensky has come out with a strikingly stance on, on this particular situation. Of course, President Zelensky has defended New Delhi, calling it a key partner. And of course, he has urged Europe to defend more ties, completely debunking what Trump has said. So yes, absolutely an important development.